everyone, it's Bretta from RunForFit.com, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to avoid reoccurring knee pain when you run. Now, it's very evident that heel strike running is very damaging on the knee because heel strike running encourages overstriding, and also it encourages hyper knee extension, which means that at touchdown, the knee completely unbends, and this puts the knee joint into a very unstable position. And what happens here is that this allows for side-to-side motions of the knee. And these side-to-side motions also create unwanted torque on the knee joint, and this is very damaging to the knee joint. Fortunately, many runners seek better stability at the knee joint by wearing a knee brace, and which we all know external support actually creates a weakness. And it does nothing to correct the problem. And matter of fact, knee braces have been shown to increase intramuscular pressure of the lower leg, thereby contributing to a very common running injury called exertional compartmental syndrome, which basically means radiating leg pain the more you run. And in order to reduce this leg pain, you have to stop running, because what happens is chronic exertional compartmental syndrome, this condition is very common in heel strike runners because of the excessive braking force that is created at heel strike. This causes intramuscular pressures to build up. So it makes sense that stopping running completely alleviates the pressure off the leg. And like I said, research has found that unfortunately a knee brace can contribute to rises in intramuscular leg pressure, causing leg pain. That's why a lot of runners don't like to wear knee braces, because they don't really work. Another mechanical disadvantage to heel strike running is that it encourages longer ground contact time. And when the foot spends more time on the ground, this allows for unwanted wonky motions of the lower leg. And also this could allow for greater side-to-side movements or internal rotations of the knee joint. The best way to protect your knees is to correct problems at the mechanical level, and one of the best ways to reduce loading on the knee joint is to adopt a forefoot strike landing, because research has found that running with a forefoot strike results in less frontal plane motions, which basically means less side-to-side movements within the knee joint or less knee rotations. So what this basically means is that running with a forefoot strike is a great way to stabilize the knee joint. Now, the problem with running with a lot of knee rotations or side-to-side motions of the knee is that it's linked to patellofemoral joint pain, as well as a progression of osteoarthritis. And a few studies, which I'll link below, found that forefoot running increases your chances of maintaining healthy knees by significantly reducing side-to-side rotations of the knee joint as compared with heel strike running. This may also suggest that landing with a forefoot strike will certainly protect your knees from cartilage degeneration. One of the ways forefoot running reduces side-to-side motions of the knee joint is that knee extension at touchdown is eliminated, because in a normal forefoot strike landing, the knee joint is flexed, which means that it's slightly bent, and the bending of the knee at touchdown in a forefoot strike landing encourages the foot to land closer to the body, which was found to prompt better dynamic stability during the stance phase, which also cuts down on overstriding, which also reduces compression forces on the knee joint. So in a forefoot strike landing, the knee joint doesn't get crushed as it does as in a heel strike landing. In contrast, in a heel strike landing, the foot lands way ahead of the body, typically with an unbent knee joint. This is how the foot lands way ahead of the body. So from a clinical standpoint, forefoot running is a great way to protect the knees when you run as compared to heel strike running, which is why barefoot runners report that they basically have an elimination of runner's knee, because running barefoot encourages an on heel strike landing and a foot strike landing that occurs much closer to the body, therefore reducing compressive forces on the knee joint. So this is just one of the reasons why heel strike running is very damaging to the knees, and the best way to ensure optimal knee joint protection is to land with a forefoot strike, because it encourages or allows for greater stability at the knee joint, because initial foot strike position is much closer to the body and compressive forces are significantly lower. So therefore, forefoot running is one of the best mechanical strategies to avoid runner's knee or patellofemoral joint syndrome, which is basically the same thing. So I hope this tip helps. And for more information on forefoot running versus heel strike running, please head on over to my blog, runforfoot.com, where you will also find lots of information about barefoot running, as well as my reviews on barefoot inspired footwear that I feel is best suitable for forefoot running. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest on biomechanics of running. Have fun out there on the roads. Bye for now.